Hey guys, a few of you guys were asking about how I programmed the VIN onto my used PCM on this car. This is the Ford Focus SE that I put an ST turbo engine in, and I had the ST PCM that I hooked up into it, as well as the harness, and the car wouldn't start because of the VIN mismatch. So I want to tell you how I went about fixing that. I also had to do something else called a parameter reset to relearn all the modules for the security purposes so it would start. But anyway, moving on. Sorry ahead of time, I don't have like illustrations, pictures of how when I was doing it, but I will link a video down below in case you're curious, but it's pretty straightforward and I'll explain it. You need two things. You need a Ford IDS license. You can get a 1-day license or a 3-day license for a somewhat reasonable price. I mean, it's still kind of expensive, but yeah, you can get a Ford IDS license. The next thing you need is a Ford VCM 2. Now, there are other options such as a VCX Nano or one of those knockoff VCM 2s on eBay for like $150. Just so you know, a Ford legit VCM 2 is about $1,000 used, I believe. So I understand if you don't want to do that, but if you get one of the VCX Nanos or knockoff VCM 2s, just beware. It's the software for the driver. It's full of malware, so use a disposable laptop if you've got that, or run a virtual machine when you install the drivers for the VCX Nano or knockoff VCM 2, and don't connect to the internet. Anyway, so you got yourself the IDS license, and you've got an interface to use with the IDS software. What you're going to want to do is go into the car, hook the interface up to the OBD port, hook it up to the laptop. Do not put the key in the ignition, leave it out. Now try to connect IDS to the car. It's going to think that the PCM is blank because it's not detecting anything because the key's off. Just don't put the key in. The IDS is going to prompt you to cycle the key off and back on a few times. Don't do it. Just leave the key out. It's going to, at that point, think the PCM is blank. That's good. That's where you want to be. It'll ask you to input a tear tag and PCM part number. The PCM, as you know, because you installed it, is up behind this splash shield here, and you got to take the cover off of the case for it so that you can see the label on the PCM. Just take a picture of that, bring it up here. It'll have the 4-digit tear tag number. It's either 4 or 6-digit, I don't remember. And it'll also have a part number. Just put those in, then enter your VIN of the car that the PCM is in, the car that you are trying to convert. And when I say convert, I'm thinking about my ST engine swap right here, so I'm converting this car. But bottom line, the VIN that is on this car right here, on this label right here, you can input that. And after that, it'll ask you to turn the key on. Now, at that point, go ahead and insert the key and turn it on. Press OK, and it should load in a session. So at this point, your VIN is now programmed onto the PCM. You do not have to do as-built programming if your calibration is correct for the vehicle, which in my case it was, because that's an ST PCM controlling an ST engine. That should also be the case for you as well if you're using, for example, let's say you have a 2013 Focus and you put a used 2013 Focus PCM in it. You don't need to program a calibration necessarily. You just go in and program the VIN. And then once that session is loaded in for you, you go into PATS functions. Wait 10 minutes while it gets security access, and then do what's called a parameter reset. It's going to relearn all the modules and for security purposes, and it should go ahead and let you start the car there. Make sure you have 2 keys ready. I think it's going to have you program 2 keys at a minimum starting out after you reset everything, but that's that. Just go in and clear all codes, and that's how you program the VIN into a used Ford PCM. Once again, if you just need this visualized, I'll put a link down below to a Ford Tech Make You Loco video where he shows you how to cycle the key on and off and try to get the scan tool to think that the PCM's blank. But other than that, I mean, you don't really need to watch that video because he does as-built programming, and you don't need to do that. Definitely not for doing an ST swap like I did here. So I'm going to put this video in my playlist for the Ford Focus ST engine swap series, which is the primary reason for making this video. Anyway, hope this helps you out. I do have a Facebook and Discord group. If you're ST swapping your car, I recommend joining the Discord group because I've got a lot of helpful information there, including a section about it. So All right, you guys have a great day. Let me know if you got any questions below.